You made it. This is since I'm temporary.
Descendant, do you read me? A powerful void storm is approaching the Axian plains. Energy readings are approaching Sigma level. Evacuate to safety before it's too late. Descendant, this looks like a dimensional breach in progress. I repeat, dimensional breach. Colossus inbound.
Hell, what's happening?
A dimensional breach has opened directly onto the Axian plane. All investigative personnel have withdrawn.
Received your report, Descendant. Well done. Unfortunately, despite your efforts, we have a serious security situation in Ingress. Corell's use of the Ironheart has upset the dimensional balance. Axion, where the balance between dimensions was already unstable, is being breached. We need to secure the Axian plains to keep Colossi from pouring in. Once the Void Storm subsides, we'll begin an operation to recapture the Axian plains. Until then, I need you for other high-priority missions. I know. I'm reluctant to surrender the area too. The Colossi that have appeared in the Axian plains seem to have evaded our radar. We haven't detected the distinctive wavelengths they emit when they die. I can't imagine that a Colossus that had made it as far as Ingress would have willingly turned back. There must be another reason. We'll find out when we retake the Axian plains. I'm sure we'll have another opportunity.
Seeing Albion in an uproar again means we must have had another huge guest. I have some information about our latest guest. Stop by when you have a moment.
Something you need.
I heard that the arrival location of this Colossus was different than the previous time. It appeared in a place where the intercept network is useless. Well, that must be the Axian plains. Unfortunately, we can't upgrade the Void Radar at the moment. But I can help you take on the Colossus. According to the data, your mobility equipment was actually a risk factor in this operation. You could have been caught by one of the Colossi. The power output is a critical issue. But for decommissioned equipment, it didn't perform too badly. So I suppose we shouldn't complain. And you are still going to have to use this equipment on the battlefield, aren't you? In that case, I have something for you. I was considering improving the performance of your mobility equipment. Try this prototype part first. We'll see how it performs in the field, and then if it can be improved.
200. I'm glad you're safe, Descendant. The dimensional breach in the Axion planes has been stabilized. It seems the Vulgus wanted to avoid a Colossi invasion as well. Of course, this means Albion HQ halted the operation to reoccupy the Axion planes. A neutral zone has been established for both sides. If the fighting continues, another dimensional breach will open in the Axion planes. You seem unhappy with HQ's decision, Descendant. Balby seems to share your views. I've heard her say many times that water that leaks in can also leak out. But the void can't be thought of as water that can be bailed out. It's more like the abyss. The more we try to empty it, the more the monsters in there become interested in us. I hope you'll trust HQ's decision on this occasion.
Descendant. I was able to extrapolate some interesting information using the data from Operation Sigma Sector. I do not believe the purpose of the Oblivions was to occupy Ingress. If it was, there was no reason to keep such a powerful force in Sigma Sector. This could have a lot of implications, Descendant. Perhaps Corel was not only after the Ironhearts in Ingress. Perhaps he desired Arche as well. And our troubles do not end there. In the midst of this chaos, the Vulgus have their sights set on the Axion Plains. The Axion Plains is the most dimensionally unstable place in Ingress. The Vulgus even created a dedicated force to invade it, which means the Axion Plains must be of great strategic value to them. What do they hope to gain from occupying the Axion Plains? So many questions. We should tackle them one at a time, starting with those that concern the Vulgus. If Gley will allow it, I need to explore the memories of her daughter Dia through Arche synchronization. Dia was an Oblivion commander, so she must have received orders directly from Corel. We need to find out what they were. Descendant. I remember the moment we first met. This place is the same as where we met then. A subconscious space formed by Arche. It was created based on the moment when Arche activity was at its peak in Dia's memories. Follow my voice. I need your Arche to analyze her memories. Look over there, Descendant. A memory that has been molded into a physical form. It has been made unerasable, no matter how hard she tries to forget it. It appears to have been created by coercive commands or brainwashing. We should investigate. This is a Vulgus structure. Dia recognizes this place as a ship. She must have come to this place many times to have this information embedded in this way. Yes, this is a memory that was imprinted on Dia as an Obliviant. The Vulgus ship that she boarded as a commander. Does this mean... Corel. Descendant, it is Corel. We must hurry. I told you this memory was forced into this shape, didn't I? Dia does not wish to remember this moment any longer. If we miss this opportunity, we may never see it again.
connection has been established with Cliphoff. However, the dimensional gap left behind by the destruction of the Ironheart will soon be sealed. The connection will not last.
Dominator! Can you hear my voice?
Sire! Is all well? I have been concerned for you,
My well-being is not important. Your report on the situation in Cliphoff.
Sire,
Did you not hear me? Your report on the situation in Cliphoff.
forgive me, sire, but I thought with the dimensions connected, you would soon be returning to Cliphoff. The situation in Cliphoff is dire. Most of the key areas of the planet have been destroyed by the Colossi. The Legion of Darkness you left behind has been wiped out. The Order of Truth, including your humble servant, still resists. But time is running out.
Dominator! I have finally raised a legion that wields the power of the ancestors. Our analysis of the Colossi and our void research have provided more than sufficient means to save.
Sire, it appears there are not enough remaining Ironhearts. The dimensional gap is growing.
Dominator! If I strike the weakest point of the dimensional boundary on this planet, I can still reach Cliphoff with the remaining Ironhearts. Do not give up!
Sire, with all due respect, it is time to face reality. Such actions will only lead to the destruction of both worlds, and you will not stop the Colossi. Please, let go of Cliphoff. Join forces with the descendants of the ancestors for the great cause. You know that the enemy of all life is approaching from beyond the void.
Enough! I will hear no more of this. I will not give up on Cliphoff.
Sire, the dimensional gap is closing. Please, accept the truth.
Dominator! Dominator!
Karel,
Hope for the great cause, from the Descendants, from the enemies of my home. Cliphoff and vengeance. I refuse to give up on either. My first Descendant. Awaken those like you, and prepare to march. I will use every means necessary to restore the Ironheart.
Corral. Descendant. I suggest we break the RK synchronization immediately. Dia's subconscious is building a defense mechanism. As soon as you leave this memory, I will terminate the synchronization. Hurry.
Sweet. Hey, Descendant. I heard you extracted a ton of military intel from Dia's mind. RK sure is just a quick hop onto the teleportation pad and whoosh, you're there. If we had RK, we wouldn't need to take a transport just to repair one generator. Right, so, the generator. Well, after Operation Sigma Sector, we kept the wide-range Sieve radar running non-stop. Anyway, at least Alpha's happy he can inspect the front lines and attend meetings in person now. If only he knew. Although, he did say that, but I think he actually came along because he's worried about Nell. Nell hasn't... Looks like it's almost time for the meeting. Oh, and if Nell seems really... You don't need to know what it means. It's our little secret.
Alpha, Dia's memories have generated ideas for future operations. Or, to be more accurate, ideas for the direction of our future responses rather than the operations themselves. Especially how we respond to the restoration of the Ironheart. Those parts of Dia's memories are very concerning.
Restoring the Ironheart is likely why Corel awakened the Oblivions. Corel has assembled this formidable army to try and save Klipoth. As for how and when Corel will try to restore the Ironheart, we've learned a lot about Corel and the Vulgus, but there...
Let's focus on what we can do right now. Corel said that 2 Ironhearts will be enough to bridge the 2 worlds. He will strike where the dimensional boundary is weakest on this planet. And we know where that
The Axian Plains. The Vulgus have been targeting the area for some time now. They've even created a dedicated army for that purpose. If they can't restore the Ironheart, it seems they intend to utilize the very worst capabilities of that zone.
It'll be like stirring up a hornet's nest. They'll incite the Colossi and maybe even cause a dimensional breach. But we are reaching breaking point. Now that we know Corel's plan, there's only one option left for us. Whatever he means to do, we can't let him have his way.
Assuming Daya's memories are not distorted, it seems that Corel has nowhere left to retreat to. It's possible that this could be...
I suggest we recommence operations to occupy the Axiom. The Void Storm is ongoing, but securing this zone will make the rest of our responses easier. We need to reduce as many variables as possible.
Thank you for that. To navigate the Void Storm, I propose we use tactical transports. Operation Sigma Sector has improved our shielding technology. It should be enough to allow us to access the Axiom Plane.
All right. I'll have Harris report in when I get back to Albion. That must be why she's been... Refueling will take a while. Why don't you take a break?
Yes, sir. I will...
Nell, what?
I'm all right.
I'm not surprised. Both of you, go get some fresh air.
Do you need something?
No, it's not really that important, but,
But what?
Well, if it's okay, would you like to go for a walk?
Oh, good! I need to go grab some herbs. You're coming too. Right, Captain?
Blair, take the hint if you don't want to die.
Oh, you guys go ahead. I've got a cramp in my leg.
Let's go. Not too far, though.
Oh, okay.
Ugh, seriously, what is wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
Do you get it now?
Nell, you seem to be going through a lot lately. I wonder if there's anything I can do to cheer you up?
Enzo, do you remember the 26th Mobile Infantry?
Oh, of course. I supplied them with munitions many times. They were really brave soldiers. Huh. I wonder where they're fighting now.
They were all killed in action. During the mission I was overseeing.
Nell.
While en route to Hagios, the main force was threatened. I had the choice to save them if I used the 26th Mobile Infantry as bait. So I sent them to their deaths, believing it was a sacrifice of the few to save the many.
Nell, it wasn't your fault. Think of how many lives you saved. I would have given the same order.
Enzo, if you were one of those few, would you still have wanted me to do it? Tell me what I should have done.
In situations like that, you do what has to be done, Nell. I believe in you.
All right. Enzo Stallone.
Nell, what happened? What did Enzo say? Did he ask you anything?
We talked about the operation.
Oh.
We're in the middle of a war. That's all we should talk about. Alpha. When you've needed to sacrifice a few for the many, how did you make that choice?
I used to make decisions rationally, just like the previous Alpha did. But it's different now. I want us to survive together, or if it comes to it, die together. Damn, I must be getting sentimental in my old age.
The two of you make it so complicated. You want me to tell him? I'll lock you both in a room where you can't leave until you kiss each other.
Super 6-1 is unresponsive. I repeat, Super 6-1 is unresponsive.
Transport, respond!
This is Super 6-1 requesting assistance. We're
Alpha,
descending
Harris,
fast toward the
respond!
Axiom planes. I repeat, we're descending toward the Axiom planes.
No! Alpha, Harris, please respond. Nell, can you hear? Damn it!
This is Dominic of the 22nd Recon Squad. I'm here at Blair's request. Is Jaber not with you?
Ha! Pseudo left first. All the other descendants are still on their way.
I've heard this is a dangerous place for non-descendants.
It's only dangerous for non-descendants when void energy is present. Right now, the dimensional breach has cleared the air. The issue is, it cleared the air of transports as well.
This is no time for jokes, Blair. All of High Command.
Yeah, I wish that was just...
I'm not sure if they were
I never thought I'd say this, but I'd prefer it to be a crash. Our transports are tough.
Okay. I'll be leaving right away. The follow-up briefing will be taken by Cadet Amelia.
I will do my best, Executive Officer Stallone.
Rough first day, rookie.
10 hut. I'm Cadet Amelia, the tactical adjutant in training. Continuing what Executive Officer Stallone was saying, firstly, since the Axion Plains is a very large area, it's not efficient, and considering the size of this dimensional breach, it's very likely In preparation for the worst, we've divided up the operation zones to allow an efficient ground intercept response. Any warnings of Colossi appearances will be communicated through me or through the Axion Central Control. All right. Oh, please. Find the
Descendant Core, the size of the current dimensional breach is too great. A continued search is unfeasible. Withdraw to Kingston to regroup. I repeat, withdraw to Kingston to regroup. Damn it. This has to be the worst it's ever been since the war with the Vulgus began. Almost all of HQ is MIA. We've searched every inch of the Axian plains, but we've yet to find the missing HQ transport vehicle. And the durability of the Colossus-guided capture zone has been stretched to its limits. It may not be able to hold the Colossi for much longer. If the breach continues to grow like this, our Void Radar will be useless and our intercept network will completely collapse. I'd like to focus on finding the transport, but we have too many other things to worry about right now. Maybe the transport really did go into the dimensional breach. What's going on?
A massive heat source is approaching the Axian plains. Judging by its size on the radar, the Colossus type is... Wait, this isn't the right size for a Colossus.
A Vulgus fleet.
To humanity, to save my world, and to preserve yours, I give you your first and only chance. Those who have the power to decide must appear before me. I will wait beneath the eye of the breach.
Is that Corel?
This communication is being broadcast one way. Hold on. Did Corel just make us an offer?
Let go! Let go of me! Alpha! Alpha!
I will bring this bounty with me.
Corral, you bastard! Don't you dare!
Alpha!
Nell, I need to meet with Corel right away. Get that message to the Vulgus however you can.
Adjutant Stallone, we haven't finished analyzing the call yet. It could be a trap.
Yes, that's very likely. In fact, it probably is a trap in many ways. But you can't fake screams like those. I know these are our people. I can feel it.
If you're set on leaving, please give me operational command. I'll have sniper cover and quick response troops standing by.
Affirmative. But you must never issue the order to attack first. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Understood.
So, you are the new commander.
Where's Alpha? What do you want? Release them now!
What I want. What I want is time. Time to mourn my people slaughtered by the Colossi. Time to build strength to reclaim my home planet. And time to return before it falls.
What does that have to do with us?
My home planet, Klipoth, is being destroyed by the Colossi. I must bring back to Klipoth the means to exterminate the Colossi. My Arche Legion, that took 100 years to complete. My first descendant. Now do you understand how humanity has managed to survive all this time? I had to endure your provocations until you fools could awaken your Arche. The 100 years I have spent here has been but a few months on Klipoth. Even now, my people are being slaughtered by the Colossi.
Ingress is also exposed to the Colossi because of the catastrophe you caused! The slaughter is happening here too!
Then this war needs to end.
Stop it, you bastard! Take on!
I have a way to save both worlds, Klipoth and Ingress.
Damn it!
To open the way to the Klipoth dimension, you need at least 3 Iron Hearts. The Descendants destroyed one of them. But you also absorbed all of the particles of the destroyed Iron Heart. You see, by fusing all the Descendants together, I can create a new Iron Heart. If you are all willing to become the new Ironheart and open the way, I will spare the rest of humanity.
Nell!
I will seal the dimension with this world in it and promise peace eternally.
Harris.